Good morning, good morning. So,
Morning.
we just had out quite a bit early today.
Yeah?
It's like we started the day quite a bit early today. Stop for some breakfast. We're gonna make a quick stop to a pharmacy nearby because somebody forgot the sunblock, and
It wasn't me, for a change.
and we are going to spend the whole day out. So it's wise to get some sunblock because the sun is really hot, just as we like it. And we're going to take a tour today all around Gozo and the important places, so to speak. So we're just gonna stop by the pharmacy and we'll hop on the hop off. Hop on, hop off, what's
Hop on,
it called?
hop off.
Hop on, hop off, and we're gonna explain about that later. See you soon! The journey begins now. It's approximately like 10 o'clock. Today we opted for the hop-on, hop-off tours because we are only here for one day, so we have to do...
Well, we've been here for 2 days, but...
Yes, but yesterday we spent it in Victoria, and today we're going to try and get most of the sightseeing in Gozo done and the beaches. Yes, exactly. We got here at around midday, so by the time we had lunch and decided where we we're gonna go first, we didn't have much time left. So we're gonna use today wisely, and we found that this is the best way. You could opt for a private taxi that would take you to the, but obviously the price would be much higher, like 3 times the price of the ho-ho bus. So we got this. You get given this. The tour cost us for all day that starts at 10 in the morning until 7:15 tonight, and it cost us €12 each. And so we're going to spend the day here. First stop is going to be at Toffee-Nosed Shrine, a big church, a very interesting big church, and we're going to show you all around it. And
We'll explain a little bit why it's an interesting church.
And we're going to tell you a brief history of it, and it's worth seeing. It is a Catholic church. We do understand that not everyone is in for the same religion, but even if you're not, it is quite interesting to see because
The story behind it as well.
It's got a really beautiful story. So that is our first stop, and we're going to see you there. So, as promised you, we are bringing you to the Toffee-Nosed Shrine. That's what it's called, Toffee-Nosed Shrine, because there is a lovely story behind it. Nearby there is a town close by here called Arb, and there was a girl. What was that?
Little bird.
Oh, that was cute. Caught my attention.
Wasn't the
Sorry.
drone, don't worry.
There was a little girl called Carmini Grima, if I can remember correctly. Yes, it is Carmini Grima, and she used to hear the voice of the Holy Mary asking her to build a little chapel actually here in
Which
this
is, hang on.
area. That's not the way she built it though.
But that's
She
not-
did that. It started by a small little chapel that was built by the local men that helped her, that used to work on the farms and stuff, and they helped her build this small chapel, and somehow it drew so many people. People came to pray here and ask for help for maybe what they needed in health-wise or whatever life brings. You know, they ask for help because they really believe. and all the wishes was granted. But we're going to show you something.
It's got a nickname called the Miracle Church.
It is good to mention that even if you are not Catholic, even if you don't follow this religion or believe in it, everyone's got their own religion. At the end of the day, that you would dress wisely and please respect the people inside. This is a house of prayer, and even though maybe not everyone believes, you have to respect the people that are praying there, and respect the fact that it's a holy place, so you can't just go around flickering pictures everywhere and interrupting people, or maybe the mass that is going on, because there is a mass that goes on here every time of the day, every hour of the day, I think, and there is also a service that is done in English for people that live here that are foreigners. So it's also good to respect the fact that we are given like shawls if you're wearing sleeveless to put around, and please keep them on you while you're in the church. Don't take them off inside. So let's go have a look inside.
By some of the, sorry, I'm being a bit quiet, but you can see a lot of the not memorabilia but offerings. These are from people that have or are currently praying. There's things you'll see, crutches, but like really old crutches. That's how long this has been going for. Crash helmets, pictures of cars, pictures of babies, little booties, and it could be something as simple as they were told that they weren't going to survive a crash, and then they end up surviving. There was, I think, one where they were told they were never going to walk again, but then they ended up walking again. And what people do is they end up bringing something of significance, and a lot of, like with the crashes and so forth, that's usually like the crash helmets and the crutches and the casts. Even I've seen some casts.
Babies mostly.
But yeah, mostly a lot of it is babies.
It is very humbling, because these are a part of people's lives.
Sorry, it's a bit humid in here, so we're a bit...
It's people's lives, and when you think of how many people's lives changed by prayer because they so believe, it's just something amazing.
Personal choice.
Exactly. It's all about what you believe, to be honest.
Yep. So we're going to continue, but yes, you won't get much in the way of speaking much here, because there are a few people praying in the actual main church itself, so we're not going to try and disturb that. So we'll see you in the next place. Hi guys, so we're now in Dweira.
Yes.
But before we talk about what we're doing, it's best you look from here first.
So hard to see from the moment we arrive. You are one who will survive.
Hope you enjoyed the footage from above. So, a lot of people they all know this from a particular TV series called Game of Thrones, but there's one crucial thing missing.
Our window.
Here, it used to be called the Azuri window, but it's now just empty space because it's no longer there. It collapsed a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we had a really bad storm and wind, and
it just took it out.
unfortunately it wasn't stable for a long while, but it's nature.
Yeah.
It was done by nature and taken by nature. So
In the
that's
words of Steve Irwin, that's just nature's way. But all the rocks that we're standing on, we're currently burning at the moment.
Yes, don't wear black flip-flops
It's not a
when
good
it's
idea.
this sunny, because it starts to burn and melt on your feet.
Yeah. But all the rocks, I don't know whether you can see, let's have a look. You see here? These are all like sea urchins and fossils and so forth, but literally the whole bottom of here is littered with it. We also have what's known as over this side. Hang on, is it in there? I think it is there. That there. No, not there. There. Sorry. There. That's Fungus Rock. Or in Maltese.
Jablat al-General.
It has a plant that grows on there.
Only on there.
And only on there, exactly. Well, as far as I'm aware.
It used to. I'm not quite sure whether it still does, because basically nobody goes
No,
on
it's
there.
protected
because
rock.
as
You can't just go on it.
Exactly. As you see from the drone, it's just a big rock. It's not attached to any other piece of Gozo, so it's just on its own. I'm not sure if anyone.
This is an amazing dive spot, by the way, as well.
Yes. I'm seeing a lot of people over there getting ready to go and dive. There is also a very interesting part here. We're going to show you in a minute when we go up and you go downhill. There is like an inland sea which is surrounded by rock, and it's like
sheer
a
cliff
natural
face.
pool. What is important here, apart from the sunblock that you need to bring because it's very sunny and hot, it's also important to bring some water shoes, because once you get there on
The
the
inland
beach,
sea part, yes.
it's all pebbly and it's really hard to walk on. So it's best to bring some water shoes and be ready for that. So also to come over here and go down to the inland sea, which we're going to show you in a minute, is free of charge. But if one likes, we're going to show you, there is like a small boat tour that takes you through the cave and round, which would be around here.
You'll see in the drone shot, you might have noticed there was a boat going around. That's one of the boats that come out from the inland sea.
We're gonna tell you the price of that in a minute, because I forgot about it. We're gonna go down there and we're gonna see the price. There is also bathrooms. It's quite nice here.
There's a restaurant, there's places, food kiosks.
Exactly. So we're gonna go round. We're gonna go for a swim because we really need to cool down, and then we're gonna get the bus again in like 45 minutes. It will come and pick us up again.
Next destination.
It's
It's better just say next destination.
Yes.
Because we're not 100% sure where we're going to stop next.
Destination. So see you in the inland sea.
Not at the inland sea. Been for a swim already. Sorry, didn't film it.
Yes, we did.
Well, no, we filmed getting in it. And a little switch. But we got places to go, so we can't enjoy it too long. That's the only downside.
But it is nice here. It's quite secluded, and to be honest, we are quite surprised that it's not so busy at this time of the year, because like this is the highest peak. But I think people come here, just go for a swim, and they just go somewhere else because they don't come here for a long time. So.
You can tell the Maltese though, because they have like over there. They have like the whole like family thing.
Yes, with the dogs and all.
Yeah.
We did actually find out that there's a 10-minute boat or a 5-minute boat trip that goes out that cave over there, takes you round and back in, and it costs €4, equally children and adults. And this is not such a long boat trip. You can also swim into that cave out to the open
Just mind
sea.
the boats.
Exactly.
That's very easy.
But all in all, this place is definitely 10 out of 10. Make sure you do have the water shoes or trainers or something, because this is really hard to walk on, as you can see people trying.
So yeah.
It's quite amusing.
Oh, you missed it. You actually just fell over then.
So, on to the next.
See you in the next one.
Alright, so we are at our fourth stop, I
Third,
think. It is
fourth?
fourth, I think.
Depends if you count the inland sea as a third, but
We
yeah, fourth.
skipped a couple of places on the bus because they were just like small villages that we thought was not so
They're like
interesting
craft
to stay.
villages, and
Yeah.
they're worth a visit if you've never been to Malta or
Exactly,
Gozo.
especially if you intend to buy some stuff that is made traditionally. So we chose to stop here. This is the Gigantia temples. It is part
A
of...
lot's changed since we first came here.
But it's been a long time since we've been here.
Mhm.
But it's always interesting to come and watch. We can't fly the drone, so we can show it to you from above. But being it's part of the UNESCO, we can't. We're not
No,
allowed to.
UNESCO
we're not allowed
heritage
to,
is a bit of a...
fly the
Probably
drone.
could, but it's not worth taking a risk.
What if you drop a stone? So we're
oops.
gonna show you around as much as we can with the camera, not with the drone. But
Yeah, I'm not throwing the
tickets
camera
are
in.
here. You have to pay for a ticket to come in here, which is €9. But you can visit another historical site as well.
Big
including
windmill.
The ticket, the windmill. We're gonna try to do that if we have enough time. So
Yeah.
let's see if we have time to book there.
So, last destination of the day, Ramla Bay.
What a day it's been. We went to so many places.
And that's with
It's on-
sunblock.
But now today, for this morning, it's this evening now because it's like after 5 now. This is our last destination. We're gonna go for a swim, and then we're gonna go back, change, and go out for the evening because we are a bit mush now. we are at Ramla Bay, the very nice beach here. We did
Golden sand beach.
Golden sand, exactly. It was quite nice. It's still very busy now.
Yes,
now,
I hope.
now we discovered where all the people were.
Yeah, they all came here by all accounts.
So we're gonna go for a swim because we're so hot tonight now. So we're gonna go for a swim and then head back to our Airbnb so we can get ready and go out for the evening.
See you later, guys. Didn't do much at Ramla. Ramla?
Yes, we were at Ramla.
Because we kind of tried to chill a little bit. But
We're still tired.
yeah, my legs, and my I would say suntan, but it's more of a scorched tan.
Can't take him anywhere.
But as it's our final night, we come out for another meal. Got live music, which is really cool.
Yay!
Plus no copyright strikes, which is really awesome. And that's it, really.
Yep, now we're gonna go for a nightcap. We're gonna have one for the road like we always do.
One or two maybe for the road.
One because I'm already have.
Yeah, we're both like pretty tired actually after today.
We did have a long day, but it was a really, really good day. It's my ideal kind of day in summer, so
Yeah.
I'm happy. So now we're gonna close the vlog here and we're gonna see you again tomorrow on our way back to Malta.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Good night. I have to hold my head because it's a bit windy. I hope you can hear me. So we're on our way back home.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay for another day, but
For sure, no?
it was
But it's a bit
night.
overcast today.
Yes, it is a bit overcast today. So
Sorry,
we're-
my position's a bit weird because I've got that going on in the background. Oh, it's a bit windy, so I just want to double make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. My hat might flop as well, but hey.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding mine.
She's holding hers too.
It's quite a bit windy. And so we're on our way back. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it as much as we enjoyed doing it, because we did enjoy doing it.
One of my favourite ones, I think, apart from the ones that we did when we were abroad. This is probably one of my favourite ones.
Definitely. We're going to leave all the costs of this trip, so you will now have a rough idea.
I'll put it somewhere on the screen.
Somewhere on the screen.
Just going to beat her to it.
Obviously, you can make it more expensive as you like and cheaper as much as you like. So we just made it just in the middle way, yeah?
Yeah, we're kind of, yeah.
Because we ended up doing some shopping and stuff, which you can skip, obviously.
Yeah, we'll probably minus that off the total costs.
So don't forget to like if you like the video and subscribe to our channel.
Or give it a thumbs down if you didn't really like it. Either way.
So I will see you the next time.
Take care, guys.